This is Boxing Tickets, and we're here at the Breakout in Ulster Hall. Delighted to be joined by victorious Stephen Ward. I said when you come out of the ring, it's not too often you'd come out of the Ulster Hall without any cuts. Obviously, the last time you were here, the Conroy fight, obviously, I think you'd stitches for weeks. I guess, obviously, no bones about it, sort of, as I sort of said in the post, you're blowing the cobwebs off tonight. That's the sort of fight it was, just to get you back in there and they fall in love again.
Yeah, listen, I've never left the love for the sport, just lack of inactivity, a few different things are going on. Thanks, man. A few different things going on, but back now I'm with Leading, let's go management. And Lee's like a dog after bony. He's got me out straight away on the bill here, thanks to Conlan Boxing for getting me out. But I'm just loving it to be back, mate, and the crowd and support. Like, fair play to these people, haven't seen me in a while, and they've all put their hand in their pocket and came out and bought tickets, and I'll always be grateful for it.
Is that the thing you probably missed the most, is obviously these atmospheres? Obviously, what a place to come back to. It's obviously a place that probably, until the day you die, you'll never forget the Ulster Hall and how iconic it is. But hearing that roar and people shouting your name, was that worth the sort of 26, 27 months out of the ring to hear that noise again?
No, I don't want to be out that long again. But it's always nice to come back to. It's always nice to come back to, you know. Like, honestly, mate, I love it. Like, these people, I love coming out, because when I hear people cheering, I hear people that are, you know, spending their own cash, you know, they're working jobs and spending their money to come on a Saturday night and watch me boxing. So that makes me proud, and you want to go in and perform for them and myself and my family, but also for them.
Was it always in your head tonight, obviously, Perry, how obviously is a tough opponent, we know is obviously his role in boxing, but he's a sort of tough man to sort of break down. You obviously don't have a lot of stoppages either, so you sort of in your head going 6 rounds is valuable to you, obviously, after the length of time you've been out?
Yeah, tonight was just about getting in, getting the rust off, seeing how we felt, see how the body felt. No, not a lot of stoppages in my career, but you have to remember, a lot of that was 175. You know, I'm 200 pound now. I definitely feel a lot stronger, I feel a lot bigger, I definitely feel that I can hit harder, and I just need someone like Perry. Perry's a nice man. He's in there to sort of just get through, and it was tough to sort of, frustrating for me at times. It was a real learning curve for me as well, because I was getting frustrated, and thankfully Assam and McConnell kept me calm and just told me, listen, don't be trying to entertain, just keep doing what you're doing, and we're thinking of a decent fight next and the fight after that. So
I was going to say, obviously, with coming back into a 6-rounder, like he just didn't go back on with a 4-rounder after that period of time. You're back into the 6, so I'm obviously guessing, is it maybe maybe looking at a title, or maybe stepping up to 8 next time around?
Yeah, if it's there. I'm not worried about going to 8. I felt 100% there tonight. Obviously, Perry didn't do much, but I felt like I was pushing the whole time. I was doing the work. I felt like I could have done 8 or 10 tonight. I live a pretty clean life. Obviously, I'm a father, so it's not like I'm out partying all the time. But yeah, I feel like I would be up for anything, and I don't have to worry about that. I know Lee will get it sorted, because he's the fighter's interest at heart.
Lee's obviously everywhere. Obviously, I think he's been doing a bit for Queensbury. Obviously, he's doing stuff with Matchroom. Like, if I'm sort of thinking off the top of my head, and hopefully I'm not going to go too far, you know, probably the perfect card for you, obviously, Taylor Catterall too, in Leeds, I think, is it the 25th of May, so maybe that might be an idea, if Lee obviously hasn't got you sorted out with something yet, might be an idea. I guess obviously I'll hope Jamie in the night, obviously the 2 he's out in the 1 card.
Hopefully Lee's to listen to this and listen to you, but yeah, look, I know you'll give me the best opportunity. There's a lot of people in boxing, there's a lot. There's not as many, well, there's a lot, but there's not as many that have always the fighter's interest at heart, and Lee's definitely one of the men, so I'm grateful to be with him. So hopefully it gets me out something good, something tough. I don't want to be hanging about, mate. I don't want to be in and like just a fight here and a fight there. Like, I want to be in like rolling the dice and giving everything. And if I get my balls rolled, then I'll get out of the sport. But until that happens, I want to keep knocking the door for big fights.
Obviously, your good mate Carl Frampton, obviously here tonight, obviously supporting you. Obviously, I guess that's in a good way. Obviously, it probably shows the friendship that you have. That even though he's retired, and as we sort of said in an interview the other day, he's doing more than he's probably ever done in the sport. But it's obviously great to have obviously Carl here, obviously watching you tonight.
Yeah, he was giving me a bit of grief earlier on, because he was telling me I could hear him on the outside of the ring. He was saying about, you know, the long right hand, and I threw the long right hand and near hit the referee and I missed Perry completely. So he didn't shout it no more after that. But no, he's there to support me. He's such a good man. Obviously, we're friends. Obviously, he's a superstar, but we're friends. And I was lucky enough to go through the tail end of his career with him. I learned a lot from him, and it's class that he's still here. He's a good man. He's a good boxing man. He supports everyone in Belfast. He's walking along there, talking to the boys, having their debut. Like, he's the salt of the earth, mate. Do you know what I mean? He's like, don't tell him that, but because he'll get a big head.
Hopefully he doesn't watch us then. Is he, but obviously I'm trying to think, obviously what Frampton McClass is, you're like a big wee brother. Do you know, it's obviously that thing, so like he's obviously like brothers, so like you're a big wee brother because obviously you're younger than him as well.
But obviously it was good. Like it was me, him, Conrad, in Manchester, and it was such good fun. Like me and Conrad still talk all the time, not as much as we should, but we still talk. And it was just such good times, such good memories, such good laugh, and it'll always be with us. And I like probably one of the highlights of my career, just being in them camps together, and we were very fortunate to have Conrad and Jamie and Nige and all the boys. Asan was here the night. Just such like VIP, such a good gym, mate. I love it. It's genuinely a family.
It's like when obviously you were sharing in camps, like did you think you were ever going to be the last, the box? Like obviously the 2-3 years there, I know the banter he's had. Like did you always think I'm going to be the last one to box, or did it never come to your head? Like Conrad's retired, Carl's retired. I guess if you're a pound behind either of them two, you're all right.
Yeah, never thought it was going to be a last. Martin Murray's gone, Rocky Fielding's gone, Tommy Coyle's gone. It's mad. I was actually in the change room earlier on, and I was looking around and I was thinking, I'm like the old man in this place now, the veteran. But no, listen, 33, cruiserweight 33 is dead on. I've lots more to give. I just have to prove it. It's okay me saying it, but I just have to be in there and prove it, and that's exactly what I plan to do. I swear to God, mate, I'm going to throw everything in the kitchen sink at it this year.
It's a stacked division, obviously cruiserweight. Like obviously with the weight you come in at this year, 204 pounds, so you're technically classed as a heavyweight. Maybe you can consider maybe a shot at heavyweight. I guess there's probably more money there as well.
Nah, too big for me. Too big for me, mate. I walk about at probably 98, 99. I'm boiled down. It's not hard, I always walked about sort of 94 when I was 175, but I wouldn't put my body through that. No, I feel good at this, mate. I feel good. Okay, 99 kilo, boiled down, handy enough. Then 90 for cruiser.
It's hard to put weight on sometimes, isn't it? Obviously, because I know that you were sort of stuck in the middle between 175 and then it was a massive jump. They obviously did the cruiser, so like they then go to heavyweight. People sort of go, why go to cruiser when you go to heavy? But I guess there's better aspirations for you, obviously, as a cruiserweight than there probably would be as a heavyweight.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Obviously there's an opportunity at heavy, you'd maybe take it, but I feel good at cruiser. I generally feel good at it. I feel fast, and I feel pretty good on my feet for a cruiser. I don't think there's many like me that do it. I've tried to bring that with me from light heavy, but I feel good, so I'll sit tight.
Finally, obviously, on the fans tonight, obviously, people come out and spend their hard-earned money, obviously. They've made... But did it make it feel like a probably debut sort of for you again as well?
A wee bit, aye. There's plenty of support now and a few chants and all during the fight, which gave me a wee buzz on, and I have to thank everyone for coming, honestly. You've no idea what it means, and I really appreciate it.
Listen, thanks very much for catching up, Stevie. Hopefully it's not too long before we speak again. Hopefully Lee can work his magic and get you fight news probably before the end of the weekend.
Yeah, no, thank you, and thank everyone for watching, and also thank you to my sponsors, Loudmouth Media and Warren Collection, Grow to Go. And how funny is it? Stephen McCaw's funeral director is being sponsored by a funeral director. How iconic is that in boxing? But no, they're giving me the bread and butter to keep trucking on, so thank you.
Listen, enjoy the rest of your evening and we'll catch up with you soon.
Thank you, everyone.